from New York, 2K Sports proudly brings you Knicks basketball. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Durant for three. That shot, no good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Three-pointer, Hield. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Wade is an athletic beast. Look how he just demonstrates his impressive quickness on that drive right there.
Outside Kidd. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. Over Reddish. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. He says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Second team foul.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's a three-point game. And it's Wade with the jam.
See how aggressive Wade is when he's penetrating? He's incredible at dunking it down off the drive.
Now here's Kidd. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Count that one.
That's a perfect setup. Charlotte screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's Wade. And he converts the layup. Wade's got 6.
Wade is super efficient in the paint. He's clever at finding ways to score around the rim.
It's Drummond, high post. There's the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Buddy Hield. That's his first personal.
There's the pick.
13.
The kick out to Westbrook. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Westbrook.
There's the hair trigger of Westbrook. He's not going to let the chance for a quick jump shot pass him.
Pass to KD. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off the mark. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And here's Westbrook. Covered by Hield. Poke loose. Kidd with the steal. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Back to Durant. Wide open look. That one goes in. He has 7. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Fans from out of section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Who's coming onto the court? Come on in the crowd for your Knicks City Dancer. Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Junior.
Now here's Kidd. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Again, using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Wade. And Wade drops them both.
And the veteran Wade, man, as this guy get old, he continues to get it done. One of the best shooting guards of all time.
Here's Kidd. The shot's good. Kidd's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And it's good for 2.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
Outside Kidd. Down low. It's stolen by Reddish. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Barrett. That's tipped. And another shot. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up to the New York Knicks. Good on the three-point shot.
This is Hield's specialty. I mean, he's out there to shoot and shoot often from downtown.
Pass to Westbrook. And the layup's good off the glass. Westbrook's got 5.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Three-pointer Hield.
Wade has always been a great defender, phenomenal at keeping pace with his man and contested shots.
Relative.
Your next city dancer.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. The defense again, he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. To the paint. Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Durant. He has 7. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt at his 3rd make.
That's unacceptable. Point. You're going to give Durant that type of position? Okay, good luck.
Wade has the open look. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such precision.
After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Substitution for the away team.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Westbrook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
It's fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation. Because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk communities.
Now here's Westbrook. This one for three. Rebound Andre Drummond. The Knicks with the lead. Now Graham. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the chance.
Nice play. And how about the pass by Graham? He just reads defense. So
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Now here's Cousins. And here's Westbrook. Into the lane. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And the coaching staff loves this effort. They want Drummond to keep swatting shots like this.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Now here's Graham, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Driving in, Graham. Another shot, and it's Drummond with a sensational play. Drummond's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
He's a phenomenal shooter. You almost need two players to box out Drummond.
Westbrook with it. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Drummond. It's Prince on the wing. Over Payton. Here's Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
First team foul.
Okay, I see Drummond's offensive game starting to evolve a little bit. He's learning how to trick the D with a nice pump fake.
Wow, well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Cousins. Out to Wade. Screen by Cousins. 6 to shoot. And play stops as it looks like they called over the back here.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And Graham drops them both. And Greg with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
Here's Graham after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Here's Drummond. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Substitution for the Knicks.
Hornets trail by 6.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
There's no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
And when you rank stretch bigs, you have to place Porzingis toward the top of that list. This guy is a pure shooter at 7'3".
And that'll do it for the first half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Knicks leading by 3. And here is Kidd. He's got 6. Healed outside. Tips it. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got the first bucket of the third here for New York.
But from offensive glass. Jackson demonstrating his awesome work ethic on that possession.
Now here's Kidd. Healed outside. From outside the arc. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
What timing here. Love how he sizes up these opportunities as the pass is coming his way.
To Porzingis. Off target at the rim. And so here is New York. 6-point lead. Now here's Jackson. The ball Porzingis. On the wing, Hield. Nice D from Porzingis.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy lay.
To the inside. Stolen by Durant. And now running up the court. Kidd pushing it up. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Charlotte no good that time either. The Knicks leading by 6. Outside Kidd. KD a screen. It's Jackson atop the key. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Took him no time at all on that one. Morris has got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Now here's Hield. Jackson has the open look. Jackson can't get that one to fall. Lead with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And the wide open shot from Morris. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Kidd. He has 6. Pass to Durant. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Durant's got 12 points in the game. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 3.
And the vertical of Wade is still remarkable. A high-flying 2-guard who loves sending it home.
Now here's Kidd. Driving the lane. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Morris. For the lead. And Durant sends it back.
Yeah, and we've seen Durant really improve as a defender. Using his impressive length to block some shots.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Hornets timeout call. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on in the crowd for your next city dancer.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time.
Both teams deciding to change it up. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. Here's Morris. 6 points for him. Left side, Westbrook. Porzingis high post. A 3 from Morris. Knicks with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space in the perimeter. You see a lot of good.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
A wide open look here for Porzingis. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
It's Durant on the wing. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Knicks lead.
To Porzingis.
45.
There's the drive. Inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
That's from
Bulls got his first points in this one.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
At the line, 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Kidd.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Both free throws good from Kidd. 20 seconds left in the third. Payton outside. Here's Westbrook. Finished off by Westbrook.
Man, that's just the competitive spirit of Westbrook. He's always eager to make a statement at the rim.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Kidd. Here's Prince. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the New York Knicks. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance.
Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Wade. Pass to Westbrook. Driving inside. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
The defense probably had a plan for Westbrook's drive, but he's so dynamic. I mean, it all falls apart.
Up top, Graham. New York calls timeout.
New York.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. That's why he plays with such passion.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we got to be scrappy. We got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Devin?
Thank you, David. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out big and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Here's Kidd, and he finishes nicely on the way. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
I love how Wade actively looks to find the open man. Look, he's effortlessly exploiting any holes in the defense.
Here's Durant. No good. And the Hornets now going the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Wade gets the bucket. And now it's a 3-point Hornets lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
It's Durant on the wing. To the middle. Drummond. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's now 7 points for Drummond.
Away team leads.
Drummond shoots such a high percentage in the post. When this team needs an important basket, they better look to him.
And Wade slams it in.
Wade has made many big shots over his career. When his team needs a bucket, he steps to the plate.
Outside Durant. Drummond, a screen. Over Reddish. That one's not going to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Back to Westbrook. Here he goes. Durant with the steal. Right heel, nobody around. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Hill has a beautiful jump shot. Love how it just glides softly off his head.
And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third personal. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor.
1:51 left to play here in the fourth. Wade, double team. To the paint. And Westbrook throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hill. Takes the three. And again, New York with the triple.
Look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one. Right with Jones.
I just love watching Wade take over. He's a skilled combo guard. He's exceptional at taking what the defense gives.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get down for your next city boxer.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Right side Kidd. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Plays with a high level of energy and activity. Jackson's impactful around the rim.
Wade. And then Wade slams it in. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all this energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Hill. Drummond. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he's approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
That's his fifth personal. Third team foul.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
At the line, 2 shots.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball.
Outside Kidd. Healed outside. Kept alive by New York. Pass to Jackson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Reddish.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get down for your next city dancer. We're almost there. Substitution for the away team.
So it's the Hornets now. It's a 1-point game. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
And it's going to come down to a 3-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
Right side Kidd. Healed from outside. Misses the three.
Hill is an excellent shooter. He's fantastic at going into contact. He likes getting to the line.
He makes the first of 3, and that brings them within 2 here. The second one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that ties the game up.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made of as he's able to tie it up.
Fans, it's time to go.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here's Morris. Inside. Back to Wade. Just 5 on the clock. And Wade slams it in.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah. You just want to keep fighting. You do your best, and you live with the results.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Durant. What's the status, David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York gave us some information. He told me it's a pinched nerve in his neck, and that has him in a lot of pain. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, but fortunately, we know he's in good hands. And we hope to see him back on the court soon.
For your next sitting dancer.
We play just over a minute here in OT. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the power.
The basket looks as big as the ocean. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Pass to Morris. And he drives in. Back to Porzingis. That is with the ball. The drive by Wade. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Kidd. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on in the crowd for your next sitting dancer. Coming onto the floor for number 18, Russell Westbrook.
Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one.
Good anticipation and instincts. Jackson, he's established himself as a quality shot blocker.
To the inside. And Rush with the shot.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Field outside. Down low. Back to Drummond. Nice move. And Drummond throws it down.
Wow, that's a really astonishing play from Drummond. Carving out a ton of space thanks to his wide screen and sprinting to the basket with true purpose.
It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now here's Kidd. Clock at 6. It falls.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Wade fires. It drops.
You got to crowd Wade in the mid-range. I mean, his in-between game is straight filthy.
So a close game sees New York take this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What?
Memory serves me. I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stove like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember